If your KDP books aren't generating royalties the way they used to, this isn't a coincidence. Amazon fundamentally changed how their algorithm works. And if you're still using strategies from even a year ago, you're working against the system instead of with it. I'm Carla Marie. I've built a multiple six-figure publishing business and helped over 15,000 students do the same through Fiction Profits Academy. I've noticed that the publishers who adapted to these algorithm changes are thriving, and the ones who didn't are struggling to understand why their books disappeared. So today I'm breaking down exactly what changed, how to tell if Amazon's hiding your books, and the specific playbook that works in 2026. Now, there's so much conflicting information out there about Amazon's algorithm that most publishers have no idea what's actually true anymore. So first, I want to go through the three biggest changes and bust the myths around each one. Number one, people think the algorithm just got harder. This is how most people are framing it. They think Amazon made changes to make publishing more difficult. But the truth is that Amazon didn't make it harder, they made it different. Or more accurately, they changed what they reward. Under the old system, you could potentially game your way to visibility with keyword tricks and launch spikes. Publishers figured out the shortcuts. They'd stuff titles with keywords, push hard for 72 hours, and trick the algorithm into promoting their books. But those books weren't actually good. Readers were disappointed. They'd return books or leave bad reviews. And Amazon's customer experience suffered. So Amazon changed the rules. They built a new system that rewards publishers who create genuine reader demand, publishers who deliver quality, publishers who build real audiences. Amazon now prioritizes external traffic over internal traffic. You see, under the old system, it didn't matter where your sales came from. A sale from an Amazon ad counted the same as a sale from your email list. Amazon just looked at total sales velocity, which is how many units you sell within a specific time period. So basically, it's how fast your books are moving off the shelf. But in late 2024 and into 2025, Amazon changed this. Now, when someone comes to Amazon from outside, for example, from your email list, from your social media, from a Facebook ad, and they buy your book, that sale carries more algorithmic weight than a sale from someone who is already browsing Amazon. Some sellers even report that Amazon gives 3 times the ranking power to sales from customers who send their site from external sources. Why would Amazon do this? Think about it from Amazon's perspective. They make money when people come to Amazon and buy things. If you bring new traffic to Amazon, you're growing Amazon's ecosystem. You're valuable to them. But if someone was already on Amazon browsing books and they bought yours because of an Amazon ad, then Amazon had to pay for that ad. They had to spend money to get that sale. Amazon values publishers who can drive their own traffic. These are publishers with real audiences, and in short, publishers who don't need Amazon to do all the marketing work. If you're committed to doing this right, which I assume you are because you're watching this, then these changes are actually good news because you can't fake your way to success anymore. You have to earn it. The second misconception is keywords don't matter anymore. Some people heard about the algorithm changes and concluded that keywords are dead, and that's not true either. Keywords still matter, but how they matter changed completely. Under the old A9 algorithm, Amazon just looked at your keywords. If you had billionaire romance in your title and someone searched for billionaire romance, Amazon would show them your book. Simple. So publishers started cramming every possible keyword into their titles. You see titles like billionaire romance, bad boy CEO, alpha male, second chance. Just keyword after keyword after keyword stacked in there into the subtitle field. That doesn't work anymore. The new algorithm, which is what people are calling A10, still uses keywords. But now Amazon is asking a completely new set of questions to determine whether to keep showing your books to more readers or not. This is why you'll see some books with perfect keywords ranked lower than books with worse keywords. Amazon used to update book rankings every single hour. Publishers would watch their rank change throughout the day. Some people even figured out that launching at 2 a.m. gave them an advantage because there was less competition during those hours. All of that's gone now. Amazon now updates rankings just once per day. This might seem like a small technical change, but it completely changes your launch strategy. You can't game hourly windows anymore. You can't spike your rank at a specific time and ride that momentum. Amazon now looks at your full 24-hour performance and not just hourly spikes. This means you need a completely different approach to launch strategy. And if you don't know how to create sustained daily sales, your book will fail Amazon's test even if you had a strong launch day. The third misconception is just launch harder. This is the advice I see making the rounds lately. The algorithm changed, you need a bigger launch, more sales, more reviews, just push harder. But that's not telling the whole truth. Yes, your launch still matters, but Amazon isn't just watching your launch day or even your launch week anymore. Under the old algorithm, your launch week determined everything. If you had strong sales in the first 72 hours, Amazon would promote your book based on that initial momentum. You could push hard for 3 days and then just coast from there. Well, that doesn't work anymore. Amazon is now tracking sustained performance. They want to see, are people buying your book consistently, or did you just have one spike and then nothing? When people click on your book page, do they actually buy it or do they click away? Are people leaving reviews? Are those reviews from verified purchases? You can have a massive launch day and still fail Amazon's test if your sales drop off in week 2. So think of it like a 30-day job interview. You can't just show up strong in week 1 and then put your feet up for the rest of your time there. Amazon is evaluating you continuously for an entire month. If your sales drop off after launch week, Amazon notices, your visibility decreases. But if you maintain good performance across the full 30 days, Amazon decides you're worth promoting long term. And that's when your book starts generating organic sales month after month. This completely changes how you need to think about your catalog strategy. And most publishers haven't figured this out yet. Now that you understand what changed and why, you're probably wondering, okay, Carla, now how do I know if these changes are affecting my books? There are 3 warning signs that Amazon's algorithm isn't promoting your books. If you recognize these patterns, you need to take action. The first warning sign is you had a strong launch, then a cliff drop. You had a decent launch week, maybe you hit some category bestseller lists, you got reviews, sales were coming in. But then in week 2 or week 3, everything just stopped. Your sales dropped significantly, your category rank tanked. It's as if your book disappeared. This is the classic sign of failing Amazon's 30-day test. What likely happened is this. You generated enough initial momentum to get Amazon's attention, but then you couldn't maintain it. Your sales velocity dropped. Amazon's algorithm watched your performance decline and decided that your book wasn't worth promoting. This happens if you only planned marketing for your launch week and then stopped. And don't worry, I'll give you a fix in a minute. The second warning sign is you're noticing low also bought appearances. So go to your book's Amazon page, then scroll down to customers who bought this item also bought section. Now go to some of the books listed there. Do you see your book showing up in their also bought sections? If not, that might be a problem. Amazon's algorithm uses also bought data to determine how to cross-promote books. If your book isn't appearing in other books also bought sections, Amazon isn't connecting your book to readers who are actively buying in your genre. And this usually indicates one of 2 things. You're not getting enough external traffic, so readers coming specifically for your book, or your book isn't converting well, so people are clicking but they're not buying. If that's you, just hang in there and I'll show you what to do in a bit. The third warning sign is category rank doesn't match sales. This one's more subtle, but it's important. If you're getting sales, but your category rank isn't improving, or worse, if your category rank is dropping even though you're generating sales, this is a relevance penalty. Amazon's decided your book doesn't actually match the categories you chose, or your keywords aren't aligned with what readers expect. This happens when you try to game the category system by choosing easier categories that aren't actually the best fit for your book. Amazon's algorithm catches this and they can penalize you. If you recognize any of these warning signs, don't worry, because I'm giving you the complete playbook for how to actually work with this algorithm in 2026. There are 3 things I highly recommend you do to succeed with Amazon's current algorithm. Number 1, build external traffic sources. This is a non-negotiable now. You can't rely solely on Amazon to do your marketing. The simplest way to do this for fiction publishers is to build your email list using a lead magnet. The lead magnet's a free book that you give away in exchange for email addresses. You send them to a landing page and people sign up. You deliver the free book and now they're on your email list. And by the time you're ready to launch your first paid book, you should have 1,500 to 2,000 subscribers. So these are readers who already love your writing. And when you email them about your new book, they buy it. That's external traffic. This is the foundation of your publishing business. So build your audience first, then monetize them with your book catalog. Number 2, plan your marketing for the full 30 days, not just launch week. Remember, Amazon's watching for 30 days, but your launch week sets the baseline. Don't just blast out one email and hope for the best. Don't rely on one promotion. Plan for sustained daily sales across a minimum of 7 days. So this is where newsletter swaps can come in. Newsletter swaps are when you partner with another author and they promote your book to their email list and you promote theirs to yours. Now, as you can see, this builds external traffic. If real readers are coming to Amazon specifically for your book, Amazon sees that and rewards it. The strategy we recommend is booking 4 newsletter swaps per day for 7 days. So that's 28 total swaps. Each swap promotes your book to hundreds or thousands of readers in your exact genre. So this creates consistent external traffic every single day during your critical launch week. Amazon sees steady performance and starts promoting you organically. Number 3, track engagement, not just sales. Most publishers only look at how many sales they got. That's not enough anymore. So Amazon's measuring engagement. So you can monitor the following things. Click-through rate. Are people actually clicking on your book when they see it in search results? And conversion rate, when people land on your book page, are they buying it? And read-through rate, if you have a series, are readers buying book 2 after book 1? And reviews, are you getting verified purchase reviews consistently? All of these signals tell Amazon that real readers are engaged with your book. This is why your book quality matters more than ever. You can't just slap together a mediocre book with a good cover and keyword stuffed title anymore. Amazon will figure out that readers aren't actually enjoying it, and your visibility will tank. Number 4, use the 90-day relaunch strategy for existing books. If you have existing books that are struggling, you can actually reset Amazon's perception of the book using what I call a 90-day relaunch strategy. Every 90 days, you can run a free promotion if you're enrolled in Kindle Unlimited, and use this to your advantage. Go to your KDP dashboard, set up a free promotion, and lower your price for the days leading up to and after the promotion. This creates a sales spike. But don't just do the promotion alone. Combine it with running your first newsletter swaps if you didn't do them at launch, asking your email list to share your book. You can also run a Facebook ad campaign to drive external traffic if you're ready to do some paid ads. What you're doing is signaling to Amazon, hey, there's renewed interest in this book. Real readers want it. Let's test it again. Amazon will give your book another look. And if you execute this correctly and with sustained performance for 30 days after your relaunch, you can get your book back into Amazon's good graces. Understand that Amazon's algorithm is just measuring whether real readers want your book. Your job is to prove that they do. Here's an example of what this looks like in practice. Phase 1 is a pre-launch, so that's 60 to 90 days before. Create your lead magnet, build your email list to 1,500 to 2,000 subscribers, write your first book in your series, build relationships with other authors in your genre for newsletter swaps. Phase 2 is launch week. Execute 4 newsletter swaps per day for 7 days. Email your list multiple times during launch week. Recruit ARC readers from your list to leave reviews that actually needs to happen before your launch. Then you monitor your performance daily. Phase number 3, days 8 to 30. Continue newsletter swaps, a few per week minimum. You can also run Facebook ads to sustain external traffic if you want. Keep emailing your list with updates, with content, reader engagement, and track your metrics closely. Phase 4, month 2 and beyond. Launch book 2 in your series. Cross-promote between books to maintain momentum. Build toward your 3 to 5 book catalog. And use the 90-day relaunch strategy to refresh older books. This is how you work with the algorithm instead of against it. Now that you understand what Amazon's algorithm rewards in 2026, you need to know how to get your books in front of readers in the first place. Because you can have the perfect launch strategy, but if Amazon doesn't know who to show your book to, none of it matters. So watch this video next, how I tripled my Amazon KDP sales in 30 days, keyword research for beginners. I show you the exact keyword research method that I use so Amazon can actually connect your book with the right readers. And the method I show is completely free. It takes 30 minutes per book and it works. I'll see you there. If you want the complete system that teaches you how to build your email list, how to execute newsletter swaps, how to write books that readers actually want, how to launch strategically. That's exactly what we teach inside Fiction Profits Academy. We've helped over 15,000 students build profitable KDP publishing businesses, and the system we teach is specifically designed for Amazon's current algorithm. You can learn more about Fiction Profits Academy at the link in the description. We'd love to help you build your publishing business the right way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.